Hello and welcome back. This is Alyssa and Jill of Revolt Hair Studio, and this is podcast number 8 for you. And what we have for you today is Jill is going to share the Awaken Scalp facial for all of you. So without further ado.
Oh, okay. So Awaken, the line is like probably my favorite line that Surface carries just because I have thin hair myself. So this helps with, regrowing your hair and just kind of like the density. So I love it in that way. But there's a in-salon treatment that we do called the Awaken Scalp Facial, which is, it's like a peppermint for your head.
Like a peppermint patty on your noggin.
It's so good. So what it does is promotes cellular turnover on your scalp. So it revitalizes, it really washes your scalp. And then it has all these different ingredients, which we will go into, that promotes cell turnover and, helps healthy hair growth.
Okay.
It's also good. It's also really good for someone that has like a dandruff or psoriasis, because same thing, cellular turnover on the scalp. So you're getting rid of that flakiness.
Yeah. Scalp challenges, a lot of times people, if you're talking to them about Awaken because they have dandruff, or you're talking to them about it because they're maybe, a cancer patient. So you're working with two complete opposite sides of the spectrum, where you're working with any sort of scalp challenge, whether it's psoriasis, eczema, dandruff, oily scalp, dry scalp. Then on the same side, you're working with, turning the cells over more quickly and rejuvenating them so they're more youthful. So your scalp is going to be younger in a sense, but then it's also going to be giving the hair, where the hair starts from, all of the nutrients that it needs in order to grow more quickly, have more fuller hair diameter wise as well. So it's not just like one particular thing from Awaken, like there's a big list.
Exactly. And so the scalp facial is something that we do in the salon. So it has 4 steps to it. It's about, what would you say, 15 to 20-minute service?
I would say front to back, yeah.
Yeah. And if you are a first-time guest, like a male, you do get one of these complimentary with your first haircut. So it's wonderful, and it's definitely something to check out. I'd say a lot of my clients, like, after they get it one time, they kind of put it on for all of their experiences. So it's great. So we start out with the Elixir, which is this. We spray onto your dry scalp, spray, and then we kind of massage that in and just make sure it's really going into the scalp. What is in here is peppermint and cayenne pepper. So it is super invigorating. You do feel it. Like, it feels like you dunked your head in Listerine, kind of. And it's not. It's in a good way. So we put this on. We get everything kind of working, everything loosened up, ready for the next step. So this goes first. Next, you will get a little scalp massage with the shampoo, which again has the cayenne pepper, peppermint, has saw palmetto in it, so it still gives you like a really nice lather, and it's still very healthy for your hair. You're not drying your hair out. There's still basu oil in this, moringa. It's all good. So you're going to get about a 5-minute scalp massage with the shampoo, get a nice lather out of this, and you'll really start to feel the tingle. After that is my favorite step, is the mask. I love this mask. I use it every time I wash my hair. I actually use this every time I wash my hair, no matter what. But the mask is like the only conditioner that's actually formulated for the scalp. I have a lot of, thin-haired guests who are like, oh my God, I cannot put conditioner on my scalp. I will look like a grease bucket. Absolutely not. This stuff is great. It doesn't weigh you down. It's formulated for the scalp. So this is where you're going to get the majority of your head massage. We leave this on for like 7 to 10 minutes. We do the scalp massage with this on. So you're going to really be tingling and feeling fresh. Yes, this stuff is amazing. It actually helps hair grow 30% quicker than like just doing, nothing. This is like, would you say like maybe the most powerful of all the things in the?
Yeah. So with the mask, you're going to get 30% faster growth over the Awaken conditioner. because of the active ingredients in there, the moringa oil. But as far as the most like heavy hitter or intense one, if you will, is going to be the Elixir, which is what Jill showed you first. So the D-biotin that's in there, along with the lysine, saw palmetto, cayenne pepper, mint, all of that, that will actually drive all the way down into the cellular generation zone. So when your hair starts out, it actually starts as a liquid, and it mixes with either eumelanin or pheomelanin, which is what makes your hair pigment. So whether you're black, brown, red, blonde, your pigment comes into play, and then that mixes with keratin in your cellular generation zone, and then keratin is the fiber that we know as hair. So the Elixir is able to penetrate all the way down to where hair starts from, whereas everything else gets to about the sebaceous gland, which is your oil production. So that's where it's going to help with, if you have an overproductive sebaceous gland, helps, to remove that excess oil, anything like that. But so yeah, to answer your question, a really long answer. Yes.
No, I like it. So after we are going to rinse this off of the scalp, even like my male clients that really don't have, like a lot of males don't ever use conditioner anyways, I still you need to use this. You're not going to get weighed down. It's very good, especially if you're trying to regrow or have more density. So I love this. So then after that, we're done with the scalp massage, and now we put on the treatment drops. These are also some of my favorites. I use these day and night. If you're really committed and really trying to grow back some hair or just have more density, these are amazing and they will really help. My God, I'm on my third cup of coffee today. I'm just shaking away over here.
Use this, it's great.
Okay, so this is awesome. And also this has Lita, what is the ingredient? Yes, which is actually an active ingredient in a lot of acne medication. So I actually use this as a spot treatment too on my face. I love Surface because they're all natural, and mostly all the products I use for some other kind of thing too. So that's a little just hot tip with that one. Mm-hmm. So we put this on, rub that in, and then you are all done. Your scalp is going to be so clean and so fresh, and it just feels so good. The only thing I would caution people about this is you cannot get the scalp facial done or really use any of the Awaken shampoo products on the same day you're doing a color service, just because this stuff is super stimulating. Mm-hmm. And so is hair color. So we don't want to do too much on your scalp. It could be irritating. So that's the only thing that we would not book on the same day, color service and the scalp facial.
Right. Good.
Yeah. So yeah, that's my Awaken Scalp facial talk for the day.
Love it. Another hot tip for the treatment drops too is, now that we're getting into bug season, if you get a mosquito bite, you can put the treatment drops on your mosquito bite also, and that will help to heal it. If you want to use a little bit of the Bossy oil over top of it to help drive it down even further, you can do that as well.
That's awesome. I didn't know that.
Now you know.
Now I know.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Jill, for spending your afternoon with me. I think this is our first daytime podcast. We've been doing them all at night. So it's nice to see some sunshine out there.
Yes, it is. Finally.
Yes. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to either Jill or myself as far as the Awaken line or a scalp facial if you want to add it to your next experience when we're back in the salon together, whatever works best for you. And we'll see you guys soon. Thanks so much.
Bye.
Bye.